In this video, we will write a C++ class for lower triangular matrix using both the formulas row major representation and column major representation. So I am using the same project that I have used for diagonal matrix. So already a class for diagonal matrix is written here. So instead of writing a class right from the scratch, I'll prefer modifying this class for diagonal as a class for lower triangular matrix. Because there are only few methods like constructors and destructor and set, get and display methods. So the changes are very few. So it's better you write the complete class from the beginning. But you should also experience how to modify the code. So I'm going to modify this class for lower triangular matrix. This class name diagonal should be changed to lower triangular. So then again constructor will also change and destructor will also change, right? Destructor name, and wherever the class name is used with scope resolution, that should also change. So I have to make changes at various places. So better I'll do what? Find and replace. I will select find and replace diagonal, change that diagonal to lower triangular. So I am giving in short that is lower tri. Replace all. Done. See, all these names have changed to lower triangular. Now this is a class for lower triangular, right? But the mechanism inside these methods is still for diagonal matrix. So let us modify those things. So let us check everything line by line. Class name is lower tri, okay. Data members are pointed to an array and dimension n, okay, perfect. Then this is a default constructor of dimension 2 by 2. Then what should be the size of an array? It should be 2 into 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2, 6 by 2, that should be 3. So instead of directly writing value 3, I have used the formula. Then this is a parameterized constructor. So what should be the size of this array? Dimension will be n only. The size of an array will be n into n plus 1 by 2. As we have seen, there are n into n plus 1 by 2 number of non-zero elements. Then these are the function definitions. So they are all same. Then this is a set function. Set function, it will take indices I and j and a value x. So non-zero values will be present only at the indices I is greater than equal to j. And the elements are stored at that place using the formula I into I minus 1 by 2 plus j minus 1. Yes. Then coming to a get function that will return an element at a given index. Again here also non-zero elements are present at index I is greater than equal to j. And the elements are retrieved from a location I into I minus 1 by 2 plus j minus 1. The next is display function. Display function will display entire matrix including 0 and non-zero elements. So non-zero elements are present only at I greater than equal to 0. And the formula for retrieving those elements is I into I minus 1 by 2 plus j minus 1. Yes. And one more thing, these for loops for a diagonal matrix I have taken them from 0 onwards, but they should be from 1 to n. This is better. And j also starts from 1 to n is better. So I have modified these for loops starting and ending index also. That's all, the class is ready. Now let us write on the main function. So for writing main function, first of all, I should know what is the dimension of a matrix that I want to create. So for that, I will take the input from the keyboard and say enter dimensions and C in D. Now once I know the dimensions, I can create a lower triangular matrix LM for lower triangular matrix of dimension D. So this will be calling a parameterized constructor of this class and it will be creating a array of size n into n plus 1 by 2. So D will be set into n. Then in this matrix, I will take all the elements and I will store the elements and I will set the elements in the matrix. So for this, I will take some variable x. Then here I will say enter all elements. Then using for loop, I will read all the elements. Integer I assign 1 and I is less than or equal to d, the dimension that we have given, then I plus plus. Then next for loop, for integer j assign 1 and j is less than or equal to dimension and j plus plus. Then I will take an element into variable x and I will call the function m and I will call the function lm dot set an element at index I comma j and the element that I want to insert is x. Yes, this two for loops will take all the elements of a lower triangular matrix, that it will take 0 as well as non-zero elements. Then after that I will say lm dot display. This will display all the elements. See, just now we have taken the dimension of an matrix, so we should also have one function inside this matrix. So I will add it at the end after display. We want to know the dimension. So say get dimension. This should be a function which should just return n. So if you at all we want to know the dimension, we can call this function. But here I have directly used d because already in d we have the dimension, so I am using d. Yeah. Here it's asking for dimensions. So I'll give the dimensions as 5. Now enter all the elements. I will enter the elements as 1, 0, 0, 0, 5. That is 1, 2. Then the remaining elements are all zeros. Then 1, 2, 3 and the remaining elements are zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, remaining element is 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. So it is displaying all the elements. I am getting back all those elements by display function. So here you can see this is displaying all the elements. So I have shown it for lower triangular. Now you can modify the formula and write the formula for. Now let us convert this program by using column measure formula. Say this is for row measure formula, and the column measure formula I have to make changes at few places. See, column measure formula, for column measure formula also the size of an array will be same, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. Then for setting the value and getting the value as well as a display, the formulas will change. So this formula is for row measure representation. Now for column measure representation, if you remember the formula, it is n into j minus 1 minus j minus 2 into j minus 1 divided by 2 plus I minus j. This is the formula, and the same formula I should use it in get function as well as display function. So I will copy this and I will paste it here, and also in display function we should follow the same formula. That's it. Let us run the program and see. Dimensions it is asking, so I'll give the dimension as 4. I will enter the elements 1, 0, 0, 0, then 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I am getting back the same elements, that is 1 to 4. That's all. So I have shown you row measure as well as column measure formula, how easy it is to make changes. Once you have a good grip on the C++ programming, you can make changes or you can play with the code like this. You can make changes at few places and quickly you can transform a program into some other program. Now for lower triangular, I have completed. Rest of the matrices, that is upper triangular or symmetric matrix, you have to implement them. Now for the rest of the matrices like symmetric matrix and upper triangular matrix or Toeplitz matrix and all matrices, you have to implement the programs, right? And if you face any difficulty, you can inform me. If I can provide you a help, or even I can give you a program if you are unable to do, or you can send your program to me. If there are any errors, you are unable to remove them. If there are any severe errors, then I can help you. That's all with this.